From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everybody is welcome to have a seat and tell your story. Brought to you by our good friends at the Heritage Capital Group and at Farther. We're talking a little matchmaking, a little technology, some sports, some ball. Coach Campo's back. We got a great panel for you. Let's welcome them in. Amy Love, how are you? From Honey and Flame. How you doing, girl?
Doing well, thank you.
Matchmaking, is that the right term, or what's the 2023 term for putting people together?
It's hands-on bespoke matchmaking, no apps, no
Okay.
ghosting, accountability, background checks.
Oh.
Real people, real
Really?
stories.
Ghosting's a real thing.
It's a very real thing.
So you don't show up, is what that means.
That or you never call back or text the person back.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
got to be so gut-wrenching.
It does. If you let it
To not get that back. No, right. You send something out. The worst is you send something out really elaborate. It's like, great. In return, you're like, how long you been doing this for?
Well, as long as I could bring people together, so maybe
Okay.
25, 30 years. But as far as officially is concerned, we launched October 1 of this year.
Okay. So you're trying to separate yourselves from the other ones that are out there by little accountability, I guess.
Yes, well,
that
I think
correct?
there's no comparison because we don't have like any type of app that we're using.
Okay.
So we're interviewing people, we're getting to know our applicants, our clients, their friends, their family. We're giving them coaching. We're setting up the first date, taking that pressure off.
Okay.
And then we're unpacking afterwards and talking about next steps.
A little therapy along the way, huh?
Little therapy.
Okay, I think Harvey at Suits could use that for sure. So I've been watching that
Yeah,
show. Whoa.
yes.
But great to have you on the show. Johny Helms is here from the Lumbee Group. What's up, man?
Oh, good.
How are you? You're the technology guy of the group, right?
I am.
All right. How long you been doing that for?
13 years, going on 14 years. But
Okay.
before that, probably a total of 21 years.
And what do you guys do specifically in tech?
A little bit of managed services, all the way to your hardware, software, to your IT staffing.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And the
Wow.
other side is healthcare. It's
Okay.
healthcare technology, healthcare staffing, telehealth, telemedicine, medical equipment, medical supplies.
Okay, EMRs and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, electronic medical
Yeah,
record
yeah.
integration and
Right.
help desk support.
What's
and
your target? Medium size, small, medium size? What do you guys try to go after?
Believe it or not, we work in all the different divisions. We work with the federal government, state and local.
Oh, nice.
We work with the professional sports teams across the Southeast.
Okay.
And we also work with the enterprise, from large to small businesses.
Okay, great.
And
Great.
hospitals.
Awesome.
Hospitals.
Great to have you on the show.
I appreciate it.
Bill Peterson is
Yes,
here,
sir.
Top Sports Solutions, my Publix buddy.
Absolutely.
We run into each other in Publix pretty much once a week.
Yeah, at
hey,
least
Bill.
once or
Hey,
twice,
Tom.
yeah.
How's it going? Going good. All right,
What do you got in the cart there?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. How you doing, man?
Good, excellent.
Tell us about Top Sports. You've been involved in sports for a long, long time.
Over 30 years.
NFL
Professional,
Europe.
yeah, NFL Europe. I was president of NFL Europe and also there day one. I've been in professional Olympic sports for 30 years. So a few years ago, just went out on my own,
Yep.
do some consulting. I get to pick and choose. I've done some golf, I've done some soccer, I've done some football. So,
Yep.
it keeps me busy.
NFL Europe, I thought was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. I mean, gave guys a chance to continue to play in the career. I almost, before the Jags called, Jack McNell went to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Coughlin replaced Jack McNell. So
Yeah.
I was hoping to go to Barcelona. Granted, their hotel was across the street from a naked beach. I might not have to come back. But
Jack had a great line. Jack would tell the team, stay in line,
Yep.
or you'll never see this again.
Right.
Everybody stayed in line in
Yeah, I
Barcelona.
bet.
Citrus,
I bet.
right?
Absolutely.
Jack was great. He was a great advocate for the game there.
He just passed like a year ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and,
Jack McNell, great coach, great man.
Yeah, we had a lot of great times.
So what are you doing with Top Sports Solutions? Tell us what
We just finished a soccer project. It's a little bit confidential, and we're hoping to close a golf deal today or tomorrow. So
Cool.
it's really pick and choose things where I think I can apply some expertise,
Yep.
help some people build things, turn stuff around,
Yep.
Whatever it may be. And it, with all the things I've done, being able to pick and choose keeps me focused.
Got to get that ego out of the way with a lot of people in that field, right? In a lot of fields,
Immediately, right? That and there's a
check.
herd mentality where one little idea, everybody follows it, and then they
Right.
follow this way, and then they follow
Right.
that way, and,
Yeah.
and they forget what they did when they started.
Yeah.
It's
like social
interesting.
media. It's like Twitter.
It's a little bit like Twitter. They might spend a little bit too much time on Twitter.
I hear
actually.
you.
Yeah,
Great to
It's
have you,
good.
man. Good to see
be
you
here.
again. Denny Thompson, how are you, brother?
Fantastic.
From 6 points. coaching our young and old quarterbacks out there. What's the youngest QB will come to you?
Our program, we have some stuff for third graders. Actually, it's young as third grade.
Yep.
Yeah. We have a facility off of Beach Boulevard, and it's perfect size for that.
Yep.
So we run programs all the way from third grade to NFL. Are we going to glance over? Hold on, I'm sorry.
You take it over.
Are we going to glance over the matchmaker with the name Amy Love?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I can't go further.
Is that your real name?
It's my husband's name, so
There you
it's
go.
my real married
It
name.
was meant to be that.
Yes.
It was meant to be.
This is meaningless until we get that.
Obviously, it was destiny.
Right.
Amy with her husband, last name Love, Amy Love.
It'd be like my last name being Throw.
Right. Perfect. Exactly. Do kids and quarterbacks understand early that it all comes from the hip? Like that core?
Well,
it's
if
like
they're
throwing
with
a
us,
punch, because a lot of people think you throw a punch with just your arm, but it's really your hip, and your fist is just an extension of
the
it.
best thing that you can do with a young kid is just have him throw anything.
Right.
Rocks, like skip a rock, do whatever.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
need me. You don't need to
Right.
come in. It's like, let your kid be a kid, throw anything as hard as they possibly can.
Yep.
And then just teach them about ground force.
Right.
And if your kid understands that by the time they're sixth grade, they're going to do well throwing.
Yep.
Now, all the other stuff with the game's a different thing.
Yep.
But you can't get to that other stuff until you can throw.
Yeah.
So if you have kids, just let them throw.
That's good.
Yeah.
Great advice. Coach Campo, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Fist pump again.
Yes,
all
sir.
these things are in our way,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know
great
it.
to have you, my man.
Thank you.
This is all about solutions. And as a head coach, you're the king of solutions, or you better be, or you're not head coach very long, correct?
Well, it's kind of like Amy said, you got to know your people.
Yeah.
If you know your people,
It's coming
then you
back
got-
to Amy Love.
yeah,
Call it the Amy Love segment. Let's
I'm
go.
glad I'm here for everyone.
it really comes down to managing your people,
Totally.
and you have to know what pushes their button, what
Yep.
and when something bad happens, if you understand your people,
Yes.
then you deal with it that way. Some guys you can jump on them,
Yep.
other guys it's a little easier
Yep.
talk. But as long as you do that, you've got a chance to figure things
I think
out.
managing people, we got to wrap up, managing people and managing expectations of those people. That's a key. Right up front, get it out the work, check the ego, and let's rock and roll and find us the mate that lasts forever. There we go, back to Amy Love. Great to have you guys on the show. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff. All right, make sure you go to Daily News Network. You'll see all their great profiles. You'll see this conversation and many, many others. Until next time, stay safe, be cool. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.